against Swain with his Roy. So I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, that Cloudy does bring Roy just for the the pride.
The pride.
And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, we did see this man go for 2 footstools versus a Mario beef stage. I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, you're the goat, man. You are on top of it as well. You are on top of this reads as Chad was in the last set. So I'll give it up.
It's just like that. It's just a matter of, again, knowing a bit of how the Mexican mind works. But look, Guilheww still with a clean stock, still on the prowl, still looking really good. A bit of a mistake there, but it's not going to cost him too much. He's trying to get... Okay, listen. Cloudy tried to get the footstool there, and I give him that. But that was a little risky, okay? It was a little too risky. And look, gets the suck. Is he going to get the cook? Yes, he does. It is Cloudy struggling once again, and Guilheww is just going to run away with it. A little bit of teabagging, a little bit of the Kirby dance. Why not?
And I do believe I saw a smile on Cloudy's face as he's like, all right, I'll give it up as well.
Come on.
Still, this game is not over, but things are looking rough. We are not going to lie to you guys. Guilheww is looking on a warpath through this loser's bracket, and he gets that same sliding up tilt, and the punish once more, shielding perfectly in order to avoid that double-edged dance. And, the taunt in the middle of the approach. He's like baiting out. He's like, you gotta come to me, bro, and I'm gonna be taunting all over the place. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Guilheww, I bet both of them are having like a lot of fun. No.
Yo.
That's
he
that's
got it. They're laughing. They're both laughing. Cloudy knows. You know, my man. You know. Even if he had a face mask on, we would have been able to tell.
Oh my god, it's absolutely ridiculous, and you'll have to see it. I mean, Cloudy, I still gotta believe that he's going Roy again. I'm like, okay, hold up. That was a warm up. That doesn't count. I don't care for it. I'm gonna focus, jump back into it, and get a whole different result. He's going back at it now. Guilheww, I'm sure he's going to go for those again, but I don't think they're going to work at least anymore. Like, it's just, Cloudy, this was his wake-up call, right? It had to be.
I mean, I think that the clock hasn't stopped ticking, because that 48% sure as hell felt like maybe Cloudy hit the snooze button for a second, but still, the alarm is active, my man. Like, he is getting punished left and right, and Guilheww is making a show out of this. Look at that. This is Kirby's punish game, and also, like, all those extensions that we didn't get to see in his previous set, still to confirm, and more taunts to go along with it. Cloudy doesn't seem as happy this time around about that. Just very, very dominant from Guilheww here, and this is for sure, I can tell you, not what I was expecting. Forcing that up BSD at that point. And I mean, you cannot blame Guilheww for trying that. Everything has been going his way this set so far.
Yeah, definitely. So it's absolutely understandable that he was trying to get another bit of cheese. It's a good character. What can it tell you? It's just Kirby's just a good character. Please nerf. But again, Guilheww knows that everything he attempts is going to be at least to some degree safe, right? And Cloudy, as you mentioned, is not looking too happy anymore. He's super focused, but Guilheww's pressing all the right buttons, and right now he's surely getting that advantage back. However, Cloudy's not letting go. Careful there. You don't want to get hit by the rock, Dwayne Johnson, because every time it does, you're going to get pounded, and really hard against Roy. It could be devastating if it's close to the ledge, and you really want to avoid that. So again, Guilheww with these kinds of confirms and pressure could be devastating for the Roy mate.
And we've seen rolls left and right so far, though Guilheww has been getting the better of those. And still that out of shield punish once more. The positioning was right there, but he didn't even try to go for the trade, knowing that he doesn't have to risk it. He got that read, my goodness. Guilheww on top of everything right here. And Cloudy just managed to sneak by. Let's see if the dash attack is coming. No, but a fair, it will. And it closes out the stock. He actually, like, that that forward smash I quite liked because Guilheww was very prone to rolling after falling, like to avoid invisibility for the other players. So I cannot blame Cloudy for that. And he still got the stock anyways.
Yeah.
Very, very effective users there. Not enough DI, so this is going to be a big punish. Even managing to sneak the turnaround by. Like, at that low percent, you really have to avoid that first grab, or just to avoid those combo starters. And Cloudy has not been playing around those as keenly as I thought he might have been able to do so for a player that has the neutral of his caliber. But here, like, Guilheww just continuously putting on a show, and he is just one aerial away to actually closing this out. Well, at least at this game, because of course the set still has to go the distance.
Yeah, the problem here is that Cloudy is very well capable of bringing it back. He just needs a good read, a good option for him to punish effectively. However, Guilheww doesn't need much more, like a good back air, even a good tilt might be able to get the Roy out of stage at this high percentage by the left side, whichever side really. Ooh. But it is the back air that's going to send him to the left side of the blast zone. Definitely a marginally different kind of game that we saw in the first one. It definitely shows that Cloudy really tapped in. He's focused. He's back into the groove. And unfortunately for him, he only gets one more game in order to prove that he actually can beat Guilheww. Otherwise, just the Kirby going to show that he's actually a good top contender here in Mexico City. But look, we get a Wolf spot.
We are getting the Wolf indeed, so Cloudy perhaps trying to go for that long distance control, or just getting some more aerial approaches, right? Even though the Roy is not bad in the air, like Roy definitely has the air speed to combo alongside the ground speed, right? But it ain't no aerial approaches like Wolf's. Right? Yeah. So definitely.
Also, it's ground. Like your ground plays are actually really good, better than Roy, I would say.
Yeah, like the laser does do that. However, like Kirby does have the huge privilege to be actually able to not even have to shield versus the laser. Like,
the pancake.
If there's ever a situation where they're at a long enough distance, like Guilheww actually has already gone for that crouch in order to avoid that neutral option. But here, Cloudy's still trying to approach from the air, and Guilheww catching those very important in this matchup to be actually able to control the center and just go for those. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing you away, so you have to keep coming on to me, especially now that he has the percent lead. And Guilheww working on this first stock, the Wolf not looking as effective as I thought it would.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And the thing is that Cloudy has to respect a lot of Guilheww's trades, really, because every single time Kirby and Wolf trade, it's always in Kirby's favor, at least because of the percentage. But look, the rage is going to allow the Wolf, the hunt, to just go for it. And that's the thing. Like, I really think the Wolf is really good in the air, but the fact that he goes a little, oh my God, missing that grab. The fact that he goes a little closer to the ground, I think it does benefit a little bit more, since Guilheww does enjoy playing on the ground, playing a little bit more grounded than you're used to see maybe in a Kirby, because they just bounce around a lot. They do hold the air quite a lot, but Guilheww is very, very good at just controlling those ground opportunities. And as soon as he hits the air, you know he's gonna get something started, right? So maybe a good. I really do like the sensible pick for Cloudy, trying to punish both, or rather cover both opportunities, like in the air and the ground as well.
And Cloudy was not ready for that backer. Guilheww working in those tech chases. Finally, Cloudy going, taking away to avoid the rest of that punish. He knows that he can use that a long floor in Town and City. So here on the ledge trap once more, Guilheww very brave with that Nair, trying to fall on top of those smashes from Wolf. Very scary situation. Even though it's not the fastest smash, it still has a very nice hitbox. So here, Cloudy, the advantage that he's gotten, it seems like he was evaporating away from him, but now that he's taking the stock, he actually has the chance to go once more for that percent differential, just the distance to try and keep this Kirby main from actually getting the set, because Guilheww has been looking stellar so far. But if Cloudy has anything to say, I mean, I'm sure that he doesn't want to lose this set.
And I want to point something out, the fact that Guilheww was trying to get the ledge jump. We saw it work time and again against Swain. The fact that Cloudy was ready to punish it, like reverse that trump into his favor, it's absolutely crucial to condition Guilheww to avoid those situations, or at least think twice whenever he does that. However, things are looking not quite good. Gets the laser at point blank there, getting a bit of a swipe by the edge of the gun. Now, this is a good opportunity for Cloudy. He definitely needs it, actually. And he's trying to get the soap, unable to get it back there to try to stop him once again to finish this out. It is a great opportunity, great option there from Cloudy. Really sensible pick. I do appreciate the fact that Wolf is working wonders, at least with this new mentality that Cloudy just got from that game one.
Yeah, 3 backers and 3 stocks taken. Guilheww, even though he was looking solid, still not able to overcome the hurdle. But he does have a room for adaptation, right? Like, he perhaps knows that Cloudy's on the edge about that. So either Cloudy just straight up changes characters, or like you give Guilheww the chance to adapt, right? And that was a very strong. It was looking like a very strong start, but it is going to be for Guilheww. The techs finally are showing up. Like, Cloudy missing some of those could be very crucial, as we've seen Guilheww is always ready for those punishes and that same coverage as well. This should be a stuck gone, and he gets that with the down smash, perhaps not in the way that I was expecting, but still managing to do so. And that, ladies and gents, that is very impressive.
Insane. It's just Guilheww taking advantage of this short stage. Oh my god, he's just charging it up. Here comes the claw. Right into its puffball's face. Incredible recognition there from Cloudy just to wait it out. Be patient and be aggressive is always going to pay off. However, I really like how both of them are keeping each other on edge. I think it's absolutely crucial to take advantage to the most of your ability, but also don't not overextending, you know, like keeping it simple, keeping it short. Otherwise, these kinds of interactions happen when you get to be chased by the other one.
Yeah, and Wolf Flash just racking up a little more damage. Guilheww, great positioning right there and getting that up tilt that he was fishing for. Great recovery as well from Cloudy, not making it obvious which angle he was trying to pick, as of course Kirby can offer a lot of coverage in that certain area for sure. Cloudy just working on his juggling here, and again trying to threaten with that forward smash. We've seen the effects.
Could have worked,
those smashes could get. So Guilheww still has to be careful, but that Wolf had no jump, but again not being careful enough by the ledge, not falling for those baits though, those little hops to try and bait an option out of Guilheww. He is just not willing to give that up, and Cloudy has to work for every single percent that he gets. If he even is trying to get that stuck with those tilts again, like, it is not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, now watch this, because this is a good opportunity for Guilheww to get something going on here. He's still going to respect the recovery a little bit longer. Now it's Cloudy's turn to try to hold that side of the ledge, the right side of the stage, but missing barely, not catching that roll, maybe anticipating something else, but the tech chase is going to allow Guilheww to try to control the middle stage once again. They're just poking at each other, not taking the stock just yet, but dash attack, of course, those big, heavy metal clawed boots are going to be more than enough, but hey, I got my bubble gummers as well. Guilheww with the Kirby still with the backing some really good kicks, and just like that, stocks are flying. Last opportunity for Cloudy. He needs to get something going, but if we're talking about going, it's just Kirby with these insane combos. Look at him go.
Oh, he went for it. Like, he straight up went for that read. I cannot believe my man is trying to just towel on him like this. Cloudy is still, though, the percent leads had changed, and he's trying to get that backer again. We know how effective he can be with it, and this recovery situation was going to be very forceful, very ready for that as well, and Guilheww got careless by ledge once more, and it was the same culprit, the backer from Wolf, getting that stuck, and it is going to be game number 5, though it's looking very, very competitive. I am very happy to see these new bloods from Mexico City just challenging the older guard, which I feel like has definitely been the storyline for Smash Ultimate. during this last year at the very least, right? We've seen like either young or new talents, or perhaps even some not so new talents, just get a boost in their abilities. So like definitely it feels like it is a new age, and perhaps Guilheww, one of the pioneers of this new stage, at least here at this 77 Spectrum machine.
And you know something, I wanna point out something that happened there, or at least a trend that I'm noticing. Every single time Guilheww goes for the Let's Jump, Cloudy's just ready to punish it, and that's how he lost 2 games, like trying to get something. Of course, Guilheww is really good at the jump, and of course, he's getting a lot of profit from them, or he has at least in previous sets. They're not working against Cloudy. Cloudy's just ready to punish them, reversal on them, and just get the most out of that interaction. Basically, Guilheww putting himself in a bad situation. That's the trend that I've been observing, at least so far. Every time Guilheww just holds the center stage, he fares way better. Cloudy's just... Oh no, he's trying to get the suck, unable to get it because the opposite side allows Cloudy to just keep throwing claws at Kirby, and it's just a nair that seals the deal once again. 64%. He needs to get it immediately back. Otherwise, the inertia, the momentum shift is going to really favor Cloudy, as he has shown so far.
Ooh, and he seems to have just adjusted it. Like, I've praised his neutral time and time again, but it seems like Cloudy just is on another level of that so far. And I mean, it shows Guilheww has been struggling a lot more, and definitely in comparison to the first stages of this set. So here, Cloudy just working on to keep his advantage, right? Like, as long as he doesn't let go, and then he is going to be fine. And that 4 tilt almost being it. Of course, Kirby not being the heaviest character. And what a crucial tag. And Cloudy's going to interrupt that. And he is going to get the Gimp. He actually forces the edge guard and the perfect precision from him. And he gets the offensive. This is looking pretty curtains. I have to say it. He will get it with the decisive side V right there. Look at that. The smile, just a 3-stock gets paid with another 3-stock. That's right, Cloudy punches his way into those losers finals, and he is going to be facing versus Nair. I do love to see it though. Like, there were smiles all throughout that set. Like, yeah, things got a little serious at some point, but they started with the smiles and they ended with the smiles. So, I mean, it is